have seen me around before. For I am your, I'll explain this. Student. Yeah. That's all planned. That's all you get. Sorry. As your CU student, I have one small announcement. This event is cancelled. I'm sorry. But, wait for it, okay? There will be some people randomly talking here. So, if you feel okay about just people talking here to you, then hang around. The reason I say it was cancelled was because the risk assessment form wasn't signed properly. And we all know the risk concerning comedy. It is a really dangerous sport. So, yes, expect rape suggestions flowing around. It will happen, I'm pretty sure. or suicide suggestions by the comedians here. So, yes, yes. What would you like to add?
Have you analyzed the necessary risk in rape suggestions?
You know, I've got a problem.
I think Theo will have a nice time there.
Okay then. I am satisfied.
Yes, so that's us out of the safety net. We're all fine now. Yes, so just random people talking, and I will talk randomly, not to any of you. I'll just say it. Okay, so we are Comedy Sock, and what we do is we put open mic nights about twice every semester, and we get people from St. Andrews, basically students, coming and performing, and they talk about anything they want. Yes. But that's not all the thing we do. We have, every fortnightly, we have improv nights, so we play lots of improv games. We have radio show game nights, which are so much fun, hosted by Tim over there.
Irony, one of the many comic tools we presented to you tonight.
Yes, so we do lots and lots of stuff. We'll be in the Freshers Fair, Saturday afternoon. So if you're interested, come by and we'll chat to you. Okay, who shall we start first? First we have Andrew Hartman, right over there. And he is quite experienced. Very experienced.
Oh yeah.
Very, very experienced guy. He has performed with us on numerous occasions, and he will be doing the opening act for Teenage Years on the 22nd of April, which you all should go and see. Apparently it's really good. So there you go, Andrew.
Anyway, how you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Oh, that's nice, thanks. Oh, I also want to really thank Comedy Sock for having this open mic night with, yet again, no mic. Makes everything so easy. I gotta tell you, I love St. Andrews. This is my second year at St. Andrews. I'm an American, in case you can't tell. And it's, with the whole marriage coming up, William and Kate coming up, it's kind of odd thinking that I go to a school that a prince, that royalty went to. You have to imagine, it must have been a little bit awkward for William when he came here, because it's, you know, people just coming in to classroom, bursting into his dorm, just trying to get a glimpse of him, just to touch him, probably. Some of the girls. But, you know, think about, like, Raisin Weekend, and think about, like, the foam fight. You can imagine just, like, girls going up, like, shh, oh, foam fight, foam fight, foam fight, God, foam fight, foam fight. So, yeah, you can imagine, it must have been a bit awkward for him at times. And he did take geography, which, again, must have been kind of awkward. You can imagine, like, the professor going like, yes, William, can you tell us on this map which places your family conquered and oppressed? William's sitting there next to an Indian going, oh, God. procrastinate either when you're the prince. Like, you have to actually be good. You have to do everything correctly. Well, that would just be horrible. I like procrastinating. Who doesn't love procrastinating? Until the end. Then it doesn't get fun. But it's like, you know, you get like 7 days till an essay is due, and you're like, I got plenty of time. You know what I don't know how to do? Sell a house. Doing stuff that you don't even want to do, just to get out of doing work that you actually find interesting. You're like, I don't know how to sell a house. 6 days later, you have your real estate agent's license. You haven't started that essay yet. But, you know, I do like the idea of, like, you know, studying and learning and everything. I like the idea of going to a coffee shop, just sitting in there and reading all day, except for the reading part. So what I like to do is, like, I bring an audiobook and just, you know, sit there. But I also want to look intellectual, so I'll bring a book too. Just sit there. The only thing is, I've forgotten to turn that page of the book for 2 years now. So the guy behind the counter thinks I've been struggling with that one. I decided I'm going to turn that negative into a positive. I'm going to go up to him at like just one really good day and just go like, just point to the last word on that page and go, what does that mean? Just going to make us stay, walk out there, close that book, and skip off. Yeah. Have you guys ever like been on the internet and seen those ads for singles, like singles need you, boyfriend wanted, girlfriend wanted, and then it has pictures and says like 18-year-old female in St. Andrews, and you gotta think like in St. Andrews you could easily tell if that was true. Just like go on there like singles wanted in St. Andrews. Huh, Stephanie? She's single now? Her and Brett broke up. Oh, that's a shame. They were good. Yeah, that's a good answer. But yeah, relationships. You know, I'm seeing a girl right now. I just got out of like a 2-year-long relationship. I'm not sure if I want to keep on seeing this girl, but I think I'm going to anyways, just because I don't want to have to delete a whole bunch of pictures again. Not because it's painful, just because it's a lot of work. You know? Delete. It just goes on and on and on. Like, oh. And by the end of it, like, I don't have, now there's no evidence I was ever in Munich, just because of it. But yeah. Who likes to travel? Huh? Yeah. Everybody likes to travel. Oh, what do you like? Oh, I like to travel. Oh, yeah. That's nice, yeah, original. But, you know, everybody likes to travel except for the plane rides and the whole actual travel part. The most horrible thing about traveling for me is when I get on the plane and I want to, you know, just zone out, put my headphones in, listen to some music, you know, get away from the fact that I'm on an airplane. And, you know, I listen to my iPod, my iTouch during, you know, takeoff and landing because I'm a rebel. You know. Fight the power. But yeah, like it's really bad because you know you're trying to zone out, and then the pilot comes on with his little speech, telling you every single detail. Oh, okay, guys. What we're going to be doing? Welcome to this flight this morning. We're going from Amsterdam to New York. Thank you. I didn't know that. Well, it looks like there's going to be a few clouds today. What we're going to do is a little bit south. Going to, you know, spin around a few times. Do something very impressive. And looks like it's going to be clear skies until we reach Midway over the Atlantic. Then there seems to be a little storm cloud there. We're going to go a little bit north of that. All right. Also, a few concessions, some complimentary pretzels, some snacks, and some drinks. There's going to be pretzels. I'm probably going to have the pretzels, really. I'm trying to watch my weight, so I'm not going to have tons of them, just a few. Also they're quite salty. I know what I have, they're salting up the whole time. So yeah, there's also going to be complimentary drinks. There's going to be Coke, water, tonic water, and Fanta. There's also going to be beer, wine, other alcoholic beverages for only £2. And of course, there's going to be duty-free shopping, so make sure to have those 20-pound peanut M&Ms. And then when you get off the plane, finally, you hit that, you go and get your bag. And it's kind of like a little burlesque show of the bags. A little burlesque parade, with those whole rubber things that come up. I don't understand why they have them. Just like anticipation, you're like, oh. Then when you finally get your bag, you feel like you've just won an award, like you should take your bag out. You're like, I want to thank everybody at the airport. I want to thank all the people that took this bag from one plane to the other and brought it back down. I want to thank you all for just sitting here waiting for me to get my bag. That's very nice. So you know what's coming up in a few years? The Olympics, yeah. I saw a documentary on, the kids that performed in the Olympics. And it's actually quite sad when you think about it, because they start them really young. The parents, they start them really young. The kid comes out and starts jumping rope with the umbilical cord. The dad's already yelling at them, "Come on, faster!" And it's quite a scary thing, really. Oh God, because they're done by 12 too. And they have no other skills probably, because that's all they've been doing their entire lives. So I'm just imagining going into a McDonald's or a Burger King one day and just seeing this. I got Happy Meal here, extra fries. Happy Meal, extra fries. Alright, well I want to thank you all very much for putting up with me. Have a great rest